Good morning, it's Nishan. I hope you're having a great start to your day. I slept incredibly well last night because we had a beautiful rainstorm that came through our little town here, and it was just amazing. I actually had to step outside and get into it. I was put on some music. I had one headphone in one ear, and I had the sound of the rain and the thunder coming in through another, and I went outside, and it was just cool and beautiful and invigorating. And I'm telling you this because I kind of want to encourage you to get up and do that every so often. I didn't feel self-conscious because it's dark, and if my neighbors saw me, whatever, just step outside in it and enjoy it. But I'm kind of curious as to some of your stories about the rain. I love the rain, and I feel like it really can evoke a lot of emotion in people, and grounding and calmingness as well. So I have a couple of my favorite stories about the rain, and it may have started as I was a child. My mom would give me baths when I was very, very young. She would take a cup of water when she was rinsing my hair, and she would say, "Here comes the rain," and then she would ask me, "What kind of flower are you today?" And inevitably I'd almost always say, "I'm a purple tiger lily," and that was just such a special thing that she did. It was very magical, and I felt like it connected me to the earth in some ways, and in understanding how water can be very, very cleansing for us, emotionally, spiritually, and obviously physically. So another thing that in my family, my grandfather in Kentucky, when we would visit, and as he raised his 6 daughters in Kentucky, I guess back in the 30s, 40s, 20s, whatever. No, I guess it was 40s through the 60s, 70s. But he would collect buckets of rainwater for them. And so when the amazing storms in Kentucky, which I think Kentucky has the most beautiful rainstorms, when they would come through, he would collect the rain buckets, buckets of rainwater, and he would give them to his daughters to wash their hair in. And that's something that he would do for us every so often when we would visit Kentucky when I was a child. And I just absolutely love that. He was kind of a math science guy. He loved doing things like grafting trees, and he and my grandmother were big gardeners. And so that was just it was always a great experience to come down to Kentucky, because rain, when I smell that smell of rain, I always think about Kentucky, and I think about the brick roads, and it just evokes such a calming, beautiful feeling within myself. And even though people say it's the smell of ozone, I love the smell of rain. I think it's one of the most beautiful smells on earth, and as I said, it always brings me back to Kentucky, and it also makes me think of Elvis because he sang that song about Kentucky rain. So anyway, if you have any stories about rain or any favorite things that you love about the rain or things you like to do in the rain, I would love to hear it. I highly suggest, instead of taking a rainy day and making it gloomy, just really looking at the beauty in it and finding some peace and some space where you can feel like you can surrender to the relaxation that rain can bring. Because quite often we can't get outside as much, unless you're like me and you want to like get soaking wet in the rain for fun because it feels good. So that's my video for today. I hope that everybody's doing really well, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.